Overreaction Monday. All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. Vikings 1-0. Just a reminder, they beat the Packers yesterday. I'm still happier than hell.
I forgot about that. Vikings 1-0. Couldn't ask for a better start against the Green Bay Packers and this Kevin O'Connell regime getting going. So, what a job. Before we talk about some overreactions from the game, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the vids, and go to Lift Bridge Brewing Co. in Stillwater. Get yourself some fine brews there, or look for their beer, their delicious beer, in a liquor store near you.
Absolutely. Hit that sub button. Let's get to 8,000 subs. Thanks to everybody who joined the post game last night. Very fun, as always. So be sure to join us every damn week after the game. So overreaction or reality? That's the way we're going to phrase this. We're gonna go. We got 5 of them. We're gonna list all 5 of them, and Lupagus and I see if it's overreaction or maybe it's true.
All right, let's do it.
Well, let's start off with one right off the bat. Are the Vikings the best team in the NFC North? Currently, Vikings are 1-0, and surprisingly, the Bears are 1-0.
Yeah, the Bears also play the Niners on a very sloppy field, which I think really made that game more neutral than it should have been. So, this one I'm going to actually say this is probably a reality. Vikings really, they didn't just beat the Packers; they kicked the shit out of the Packers. It was an overall team victory. Looked like a much better team, a better coached team. So yes, it's early. The Packers are still a very good team, but I think it's actually safe to say the Vikings are the best team in the North.
Wow, absolutely. I am drinking that juice. I'm drinking all of it. But the only thing is this is the first time anybody has had a look at the Kevin O'Connell offense, the new Vikings offense. So it's going to be interesting to see when they're out there for a couple of weeks if this is easily catching on and Packers second time around. But I am buying that. I think the Packers will be good, but the Vikings are going to be better.
I'm not even concerned about defenses catching on this offense. Look at all the weapons we didn't use. Irv Smith Jr. was barely used. Adam Thielen didn't get a lot of touches. KJ Osborne, not a lot of targets. So there's different things the Vikings can do here. There's still a lot of weapons that haven't been unleashed yet.
Yeah, I saw the Kevin O'Connell came out and said that Irv Smith he did not play because that they were trying to ease him in or anything like that. He just said Johnny Munt fit their offense better yesterday. That is the entire reason why Irv Smith didn't see the field. So that was surprising.
I mean, we've been on Johnny Munt since day one, so I don't think it's surprising to us.
Munt. All right. Overreaction reality. Justin Jefferson, best wide receiver in the league.
I'll let you start with this one.
Well, shit, Aaron Rodgers told him that after the game yesterday. I mean, if the opposing quarterback who hates the Vikings is telling this receiver that he's in the best in the league, you're damn right I'm believing it. I mean, Cooper Kupp, Jamar Chase, there's some fantastic receivers, but Justin Jefferson is amazing. This dude stays healthy. His 2,000-yard prediction might not be overly crazy.
He might have it by week 11 at this rate. Justin Jefferson, everything he does, I said it on the live last night. I mean, he's not just a one-trick pony. He's not just speed. He fights, he battles, he runs route, great hands. This guy is a true competitor. And, unless he gets injured, there's no way this guy's slowing down.
All right. So far, we're 2 for 2 for reality. Sounds like we're going to win a Super Bowl for both the next 10 years. Let's go to a more dicey one. Offensive line looked pretty damn good yesterday. Would you consider the offensive line fixed, or is that an overreaction?
I think this one is an overreaction. I want to see a little bit more. I need about a 4 or 5 game window here. I need to collect more information. It looked much better. Garrett Bradbury actually had a decent game. Ed Ingram had a rough start. Looked much better the second half. The tackles are great. So I'm leaning yes, but I need to see more.
Yeah, this is overreaction, 100%. I need to see a lot. I remember Oli Udoh looked decent early in the season last year, and we all know how that panned out. Cousins sacked once, got hit 8 times. But it did look pretty good. And I don't know if that's because the offensive line played so well or Kevin O'Connell is just an offensive genius and made things happen. So we'll see. But you're right. Overreaction.
Yeah, it is.
Let's go to the kicking game. Greg Joseph continues to just look fantastic. We all know how he ended the season last year. He was on a roll, comes out 56-yarder. I can't even remember what else, but looked damn good. Do we possibly have our kicker for the next 8 years?
Do we have our kicker for the next 5 years? Is that an overreaction or reality? What do you think?
Overreaction, 100%. Vikings fans know that to never get comfortable with their kicker. I mean, I love me some Greg Joseph. He is looking great, but I would never say we have our kicker for the next 5 years. Blair Walsh is a great example of that. He looks so damn good and fell so fast. But right now, I'd say we have our kicker.
I think we do. I think we have our kicker. I'm going to go ahead and change on this one. And it's just coming off the preseason he had. Even the second half of the year he had last year, we got a little more of a larger body of work to look at here. And Greg Joseph, he's locked in right now. And I don't see him changing anytime soon. I think he's going to keep this up.
So it's for long term.
I think he is the long-term answer. I do.
I hope so.
And I've come a long way on Greg Joseph. I was not a fan last year, but he's won me over, and I believe in him.
I'm absolutely a Greg Joseph fan. I think it's just the long-term part just scares me.
Yeah.
Scares me.
It should.
All right, last one. Patrick Peterson. A little bit of a rough game. Is he in for possibly a rough year, even to the point where maybe he gets benched at some point?
I think this is an overreaction. I don't know what happened on the Christian Watson play. I don't know if he thought there was.
I do. Christian Watson dropped a perfect pass that would have been a touchdown. That's what happened.
He did. He did do that. I don't know. But as far as Peterson's concerned, yeah, I mean he's getting older. He's a little slower off the snap there. He got beat a couple times bad, but overall, I mean he did have 6 tackles on the day. Nothing else other than those 2 plays was overly alarming. So yes, I'm concerned. Has he lost it? Is he done? I don't think so. I think he's still going to have himself a damn good year. He's one of the best to ever play the position. So I think he'll bounce back from this one.
Yeah, I don't. I think that's an overreaction too. I think you just got to have the right expectations for Patrick Peterson. This is not Patrick Peterson of 2016. This is old man Withers Patrick Peterson, and he's going to be fine. But yeah, there's going to be young guys like Watson that probably smoke his ass every once in a while, and he is great dude to have on the field. I think that brings a huge element to these youngsters behind him as well. So. Yeah.
And we don't know. We don't know. Maybe Patrick Peterson was yelling something to Christian Watson that caused him to drop that pass. Maybe it was all by design. We don't know.
Made him look like a fool. Let us know your comments below. Overreaction, reality, and maybe you got one on your own to throw in the comments. We'd love to see it. But hit that sub button, grab a Lift Bridge brew, and we'll be back hot and heavy all week.
And remember this, bats can swim.